Good evening, Nigeria. Welcome to Updated Precious. As usual, I don't land at the motor. Bring on an update of Matadem with a shell for inside the country. Another beautiful day, the seventh day of the 8th month of the year 2025. And you can say it's the month of August. And now, with plenty happiness on my mind, now the use thank honor and welcome on to today's show. My name is Precious King. Usual, it always sweet my belly to bring on an update of Matadem with a shell for inside the country. Today, I carry plenty gist to come your domoto. Plenty gist. What make a quickly give on the headlines and before we begin discuss the matter and I'll let you know who my guest be tonight. Police reportedly breaks Showore's right hand in detention. Police, Nigerian police. That one never finish. Oh. In fact, as this police they do this one, so we hear say for Zamfara State, say they don't pay about 56 million naira to bandits just to access their farms. So in one hand, people they talk say, police they harass people. Wait, be say no be bandits, no do them anything. The bandits and the criminals, so they're supposed to harass, they collect tax on their behalf and they're not doing anything about it. It shock you? They've cloned my voice. Oh, SGF don't raise alarm. Oh, they don't clone my voice. Which allegation we won't come out now? We make you say they don't clone your voice. That's not the question where people they ask. What won't come? What is going to be said now? Okay, we'll go talk about that matter when the time reach. Sharply, 1,000 prayer warriors don't gather Gidigban for inside the lorry. Say, we'll go pray for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The prayer warriors now are set to kabash for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 1,000 prayer warriors. They don't set like this for a lorry to pray for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That one saved day grant. Oshun chief they don't arrest him for forcing suspect to drink poison. He suspect person for doing something. Then he force him to make you drink poison. When one airport drama fan accuses Fuji star of alcohol violation. And he said, no, let me be the victim here. Value Jet even begged me, then offer to fly me for private jet. Meanwhile, that Kayama don't summer and 6 months ban. Say anybody will be say carry him, any airline will carry him within the next 6 months. Now the person now will go ban join. Insecurity. Sokoto families abandon homes. 30 communities protest in Zamfara. 2027, Jonathan ready to run again. Close ally don't confirm. Say Jonathan don't ready to run. As they see like this, now Jonathan, if you be the next president, some of him close people them, they don't confirm. INEC 151 associates seek registration as political parties. That one said day grant. Zenith Bank fined 85 million naira for freezing customers' account with invalid court order. In case you don't understand this, that means Zenith Bank go forge court order to use seize customer account. It shock you. The bank forge court order to seize or freeze the account of a customer. Well, this is Nigeria. 600 million Nigerians, others have no access of electricity in Africa. African Development Bank, now they talk to somewhere. All the story and more now will carry come your domot. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. And joining me for inside the studio now, Comrade Ayoyinka Oni. Comrade Ayoyinka Oni, good evening. Thank you so much as you follow me sit down this evening.
Thank you very much for thank you for having me.
Thank you. So sharply, make we start with the matter with the shelling and with the cut hand. What's be this whole story of breaking of Sowore hand for detention and all that? You know, so some people feel no understand what happen and how the matter take reach this level. Help us chronicle what they really happen. What be the real reason we make IGP they invite Sowore and what make the con detain and what make reach the level of torture? We're supposed they illegal by law. I beg help us put us through, Shapan.
Yes, the issue is long, but I go try
Because you go try
shorting
to
down
summarize and
from
small small.
yes, I go try shorting down from where they invite him. So the police
Some
send
people talk say
invitation.
e get to do with some people say e get to do with the one wey raise alarm say IGP promoting girlfriend wey never reach anywhere. Na so some
Of
people dey talk am.
course, she already
Eh.
but the IGP
Mm.
no get the rights to use police to fight in own personal matter. Is against the law. The
Mm.
police or IG does not have the right to use police against their personal matter. If your name is mentioned in the personal matter as a police officer, you cannot use the police to start or fight that matter. That does not mean you don't have rights as a police officer. But what you go do be say you go court.
Hmm.
But no, these people wan use this man, the IGP, the illegal IG wey don suppose don comot, wan use the police to investigate, to prosecute, to arrest and to jail Sowore based on wetin Sowore talk with facts. Now the issue start when dem send out the invitation. Dem send the invitation, Sowore no be person wey go dey on the run. If you send dat invitation, e go come because e want make the system work. So e no go dey go against the system even though e know say na crook dem be. But the invitation wey dem send am, dey say forgery and public disturbance. Sowore come correct dem say police
Then
una
a
be olodo
forgery and public disturbance. Now then,
for public disturbance. Sowore come
okay.
correct dem say omo una be olodo. Public disturbance no dey any law for dis country. Which one be public disturbance? Dem come change am, dem come say na forgery and defamation. No wahala. Sowore come say well make dem send down the petition. Who write the petition against am? Who be the person? Dem say when e come dem go show am. No wahala. Now law abiding citizen as im be, dis Sowore wey I talk about, I still see am on Sunday o. E fly come Nigeria on Lagos on Saturday. Sunday we dey one program together. By Monday Sowore don go back to Abuja, and Wednesday he honour the invitation. You see say dis man na very very law abiding person, even though you know say the police dey get case for head. And na Sowore wey know dem, wey know their plan, e don pack im bag, put im cloth, im toothpaste, im brush and everything,
He has to
say no
paste and
wahala.
brush all the stuff. Because he like
Carry
say
im
no,
bag.
say no go come back on time.
He know dem, he know all their plan, he know dem, he no get any problem, you know. So now dis na the issue. When they reach, the lawyer say now you no show us petition before we come here. Now we don come, show us the
Sure.
petition. Show us. Dem come say apart from petition, say court order even dey to remand am. Court order? When you collect court order, show us the court order. Apparently no court order dey, dem just dey lie. Dem don dey go around the entire country in Abuja, Nasarawa, dey find magistrate court wey go give dem order.
But
Unfortunately
court
for
dey
dem,
recession now. Court dey
dem no
holiday now.
see, dem no see, dem no even see judge. So but because dem wan keep
Hey.
am, dem just force say petition dey. Now police don't have the right to hold anybody beyond 24 to 48
24
hours.
hours. Yeah, 24 to 48 hours. They're supposed to.
Yeah, so the lawyer say they must release am. As they no gree release am, they said you provide the offence wey you do or you release am. Now they come push Sowore for cell, knowing fully well say our comrades go come protest the next morning. 6 a.m. na im dat CSP Fakorede wey be ex-SARS oga with 8 police officers na im dey breaking into Sowore cell like criminals, come say dem dey carry am go court. Im come say well, before
Court.
dat dem dey say e go make im write statement. Im say e no go write statement. Dat was on Wednesday o. Say e no go write statement until dey provide the petition and until his lawyer is present. Dey drag dat one, dem wan force am, dey try rough am, harassment dey, a lot of issues. So dat one na Wednesday. So today when dey come early in the morning, 6 a.m, say dem wan carry am go court. Wan carry me go court. I never see the petition. I don't know who dey come against me. My lawyer no, you never serve my lawyer. Which court you wan go carry me go? Because say okay, no wahala o. I no go go court with you now until I see my lawyer, but may I change wear another cloth. Na where the wahala start o. Dem say dem no go allow am change. Im say im must change. Na im dey try dey bundle am. So in the process of bundling im with 8 officers, na im dey break im hand. So na like
Ah,
so dem take break Sowore hand be dat.
he is breaking hand.
Yes. So dem come comot am from FCID. As at in the morning, na on loan location we dey call am. But as at about 7 hours ago, we realize say na IRT for Abuja na im dey carry am
Rapid
go.
response team.
um
Ha. Okay, so in all of this, when I don't finally see the petition, the person will be say petition am, and who be the person will petition am, and waiting be the petition day about.
Nobody don see the petition, but inside sources dey let us know say one, the petition na for the girlfriend wey Tinubu wey Sowore tok say the man promote for im office illegally, and the
Oh dear.
IGP, the petition, IGP's office, IGP of police, they write petition against citizens. You
So,
can
so, so,
imagine.
so the petition are from the IGP office. That means the IGP now writes position a petition against someone.
Exactly,
And I still
exactly.
they use the same police to
Police
execute it.
power, exactly. And that is the legality. Never run from any court judgment before. Court no dey go say Osore abeg wey no go appear. You say defamation, he go come. And he has won all his cases because nothing wey this man dey talk wey no get evidence. Come dey talk fallaciously just so we go. The evidence wey he say IGP dey give people triple promotion wey dem no deserve. Adejobi and that Bukola lady and some other officers just to please some people. It has been going on when real issues dey of police officers wey deserve promotion wey dem just later they still can't go promote people illegally wey dem no deserve that position. You know, you say because
And
of they get
then leave the people where be say truly deserve the position.
wey truly deserve am. Should raise with that. And he say the reason why his exact word, the reason why IGP do am na because of his bedmatics with that so-called lady, you know. So na the matter wey we dey. But I want to tell Nigerians that yes, na egbedokun dem dey use, but really no be egbedokun be
Because
the
is it has the
real.
presidency spoken?
The president will not speak because is where coming from. You wan hold your opposition curb your mouth. And when you don see that thing, you go dey see different things, but you need something wey you think say go fit work. So na this egbedoku something na im dem wan use. All APC
Oh dear, Ewa, your audio your network they worry, so the thing they cut off. I don't know whether na call we they get, we make and they cut off, but you they get we get interruption for inside your network. I really wish we will hear you better and very well. It is sad if this waiting the story where they narrate to us not true. Say police authority they use their power against civilian. Even though say some people go talk say no be news because say this is Nigeria and anything will happen. But then we wonder why it be say other authorities like the presidency go they silent over this one, especially at a time when you be see people they shout about what they go on for inside this administration and people they talk say it don't reach time where we so go really handle corruption so that corruption go leave us alone. I the hope say AY go fit to rejoin us again because it be like saying network don't go bad. I the hope saying go fit rejoin us again. AY, I don't know if you can hear me, please. If you can hear, please kindly do well to join us back again, please, so that we can take more of that story. This is really very sad. Now, according to that story, we get to do with breaking of hand. We yesterday, the Nigerian police team reportedly break the hand of Omoyele Sowore today, and named, of course, named the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress. Now, the incident reportedly happened today, Thursday morning, for inside Force headquarters for Abuja. A trending post shared on several official Instagram pages revealed that the team headed by a CSP from Inspector General of Police Office or IGP Monitoring Unit forcibly entered his detention cell and later took him away to an undisclosed location. And everywhere they quiet. We just didn't know much. See, okay, at about 6 a.m., a police team headed by a CSP from the IGP Monitoring Unit forcibly entered Omoyele Sowore's detention cell at the FID, that is Federal Investigative Department in Abuja, broke his right hand and transported him to an undisclosed location. And now you don't tell us now how the breaking of hand matter take happen. And it is day very sad because Nigerians on the raise alarm say this kind of thing, it just like saying a military regime we day because anything you talk all of a sudden or say will be held against you. So anything where you talk now, instead of you to be tried like say a civilian regime you did, made them try you like civilian regime. Next thing, they go use them against you. That now it's a lot of people to talk. But we'll get back to Ayo so that we will take that conversation, making concluding thoughts on that conversation, and perhaps chime in for other issues we will get to very quickly. Now, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF Senator George Akume, don't raise alarm, he don't they shout oh, hey, over the activities of some criminal syndicates, I say he called them, who he said cloned his voice in an attempt to swindle high profile individuals with promises of federal government appointments. Okay. Now, a lot of Nigerians don't they look at him. Oga George, what is going on here? What is in that voice that we need to know? Is there something in that voice we need to know? That's what people are saying. I did not say it. Oh. Now, from the information available to the office, the fraudsters cloned the voice of the SGF using it to solicit money in return for federal appointments. Akume said in a statement by his special advisor, media and publicity, Yomi Odunuga. So the SGF, who distanced himself from the scammer, said they have also cloned the phone numbers of high profile individuals to solicit funds from unsuspecting members of the public. Now, while he warned the public to be wary, they careful of such schemes, Akome also alerted that the modus operandi of the scammers was to tell victims that they had been penciled down for federal government appointment while demanding payment money to facilitate such fake appointments. Now, people don't they blame all these things when they happen like this. Say, now suffer now. When hungry day, guy man must look for a way to guide himself. You don't understand. When it be say hungry day land, people go find a way where it be say they go use survive. So it's called survival instincts. Now, what people they talk and say, now it dawns on you that indeed your administration don't inflict a lot of pain and hunger in the land. Because if hunger no day, people for need to go this far. That's what other people are saying. What some people are saying is just something fishy. Is something about to leak that would hear that would shake us, and that's why you're coming to raise this alarm. Questions people are asking. While other people they talk, say, okay, you see consequences of hunger. I thought you said we're doing very well. There's prosperity in the land. Where prosperity today, this kind of thing they happen. Oh. Now, the warning becomes necessary according to the office from except of the later, as the office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation has been inundated with inquiries relating to activities of some of these fraudulent individuals and groups. Now, Odunuga said the fraudsters also attack bank or oh no, they attach bank account details to messages sent to the would-be victims for the fund deposits ranging from 5 million to 15 million, in addition to asking them to send their curriculum vitae to cloned emails. Now, Senator Kume emphasized that the appointment processes for Nigerians into boards and parastatals are transparent and verifiable, urging individuals not to pay any money in expectation of securing position. Some of the account details of the scammers made available to office are domiciled but not limited to both new generation banks and popular fintech mobile money operating companies in Nigeria. Now, while the relevant agencies have been asked or briefed so that they can do the right thing, but Oga Kumisi making raise alarm. See, there's a lot to look into in this matter. See, if you know half of what happens in Nigeria, sometimes you shudder. Now, from my experience at least, I do know that I think it was in 2020 when I think around 2016 thereabout or 2017 was the last time there was a mass public employment in the federal civil service. That much I did know at that time. So for a long time, the federal civil service never do open employment. And guess what? Most of the employment where they come safe now under man no man. And it's not like people have not been retiring, people have not been resigning from these positions from the federal government. And people have been filling up those positions. But guess what? Those positions have never been really made open to Nigerians where they're hungry, we really need the help and we really need the work. From my personal experience, you go there where you there and you go here say, oh, one senator, nine, this person where they just employ now they one senator list, or they one minister list, or they one person list and all that. So that just tells you that the corruption in Nigeria, because if now so people they use get work abroad, you go just the one that say, I be say a lot of people wait their papa and nobody and we don't know anybody, they don't even fit get work at all. If all we do in Nigeria is to get jobs through connections, and you don't even want to know what goes on in the big industries, the big parasitals or agencies. Um, um, Sorry. The big parastatals like CBN, like I'm trying to get through to my guest, please. Sorry, he's having challenges. So like CBN, like waiting be that okay, CBN, NPA, most of these other places them. Oh, you don't even want to know about NNPC, customs, NCC. Some of these places them. You no one know. You no one know the job. Not be the other day when we hear job racketeering where they happen for Minister of Works, where they say involved the Minister of Works, where they say that they charge the person a certain amount of money for the person to the people to come get work. Not be that. So this kind of story, not be say it is particularly new for us to hear about them, but it is very sad that it is happening, especially at a time when we see a lot of genuine people where we say don't graduate, we make a lot of good grades. They expect to get jobs, but it is hard for them to get jobs. Now, if these beautiful brains, them Japana come out, go tell them say, oh, abroad is not better than Nigeria. But when they cannot get the adequate opportunity in Nigeria, what do you say? They not fit get that same level of opportunity for Nigeria. What do you say about that? They not forget that same level of opportunity for Nigeria. Well, matter what we go talk to plenty, but make we enter inside this insecurity matter because as police, they one hand and they fight Sowore for the matter we get to do with Sowore matter. Zamfara State people don't raise alarm. According to farmers for inside Dan Issa districts for Kaura Namada local government area of Zamfara State, they say bandits don't threaten them. Say this rainy season, they go hear pepper for their hand if they no pay the things what they're supposed to pay. Now, confirming this development to Trust Daily Trust newspaper for inside telephone conversation, the ward head of the area, Malam Hassan Yarima, talk say each of the 35 villages under the district they pay 800,000 naira before residents are allowed to go to farm. In case you don't understand them, then get 35 villages, right? Now, each of these 35 villages go pay 800,000 naira before they allow them to go farm. 800,000 naira na each of them they pay. That means the whole village go pay like the communities or the villages around that community go pay about 28 million naira. That's not all though. In fact, they say that is during the season. So they say in all this year alone, they don't pay about 56 million naira 56 million naira so that they go fit access funds. 56 million naira now they don't pay totally. And in all of this where they happen, we rather have security agencies perhaps they exert their energy and strength on individuals instead of exerting that same energy and strength on the people then where they fight and they impede on our sovereignty as a country. People wey be say they make sure say we will not be one as a country. And the people wey be say we suppose focus all their energy, they suppose focus all their energy and minds land on top their head rather than human beings. Now the report further say that say each village will pay also pay another 800 million to allow its residents to harvest their crops. So do you understand? If you pay 800 million per village to crop, you now pay another 800 million to harvest. So that is in all, for you to farm and for you to harvest, you would have paid 56, or those villages, those 35 villages would have paid 56 million naira. I beg, no vex. So, no vex. You never talk about the crops and where go bad. You never talk about the ones then where they no go fit even sell. You never talk about the ones then where be say one thing or the other go happen to. And you never talk about people who die in the process of this conversation. Now, according to the head, now they talk say, I am only talking about my district though. Say other districts and they will be say their own worst part. So I don't know what residents of the other districts paid to the bandits this year. But one thing I am sure of is that the residents have to pay before they are allowed to farm. So it is now like it is statutory. If they no pay, they no go fee farm. If they no pay, they no fee allow them enter farm at all at all. So people, residents have to pay to bandits, not government, to bandits for them to be allowed. In a sovereign state, you get another person they collect tax for your state. In a sovereign state, you have someone else collecting tax on your behalf in a sovereign state. And then we just let this slip. We're not doing anything about it. We're not even crying enough. We're not even shouting enough about it in a sovereign state. Now, according to the man, he say we do not have any option but to comply with these directives. Otherwise, the bandits will not allow us to cultivate our farms. At least when we farm, we can get something for our families to eat. So right now, people they say they need to even farm because of they didn't do large scale farming again because of selling. They're trying to farm so that they can survive. They are struggling to farm. See, we don't understand the danger this thing they do. Remember, say we did a battle with the trend of GMO foods, no GMO foods for inside this country. The same NAFDAC boss we been done once tell us say GMO foods them no they healthy for us. Don't come out now talk say GMO they healthy for us and they okay for our consumption. The same NAFDAC woman now they tell us now say GMO they okay for our consumption. Now this same NAFDAC now they come out they come talk say and been talking before say it no they good for our consumption. And when it be say it they kill local farmers they die and all of those things. What will be the essence? What will be the end goal of this whole issue when it happen? In fact, the Oga Yerima can talk, say, lament, say, despite paying these farming fees, bandits still invade their villages to rustle livestock and loot food supplies. That is, they go pay ransom finish. This same bandits go come still gather the crops and where they don't carry their farm produce again, even plus their animal. He regretted that residents of the affected communities had exhausted all their resources in effort to maintain peace with bandits. Now then they beg bandits help us. That is, they don't lose hope for government protecting them. So right now they are at the mercy of the bandits in a sovereign country. Quoting him now, he says, "We were to live in peace with the bandits, but sincerely speaking, they have collected everything from us. They rustled our animals and carted away with our money, farm produce, and other belongings. They visit our villages every week, and on every visit, we have to gather some money for them, foodstuffs and provisions items to give to them. Sometimes, after collecting these items, they will pick one woman and go with them." This now waiting people they face for inside our country. And I hope our security agencies stay alert to this. I don't want to believe that they don't even know what is happening. I want to believe, say, our security agencies, they know all of these things when they happen. But then what are they doing about it? If they know all these things when they happen like this, what then they do about them? That's now the question where we see a lot of people go ask. If they know these things when they happen, what did they do about them? In fact, when they hear now say for Sokoto, families don't even abandon their homes, they don't run away. 30 communities don't even say they go protest again. Another different 30 communities, they go protest for inside Zamfara State because they don't tire. Because there is now widespread fear as people they live on displacement for inside Tutala and the Dangenshoni local government areas of Sokoto State. As relentless bandit attacks continue to ravage communities, forcing hundreds of families to abandon their homes in desperation. Now, when people talk now, they go say, oh, they try to turn on Christian, Muslim, something and all that. People, they complain, say, most of the areas where this thing they affects, some of them now actually Christian communities. So we then wonder how long we will continue to live like this. Does the federal government not know all of this? What in be the thing would they do? When we go learn to pay priority attention to things we get to do with our lives for inside this country. I say I've been not go talk too much today, so that I go open phone line on time so that more people go, to encourage more participation on the show. It is really heartbreaking. Now, remember, say soldiers, they hear the lament, they talk, say, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he do this one, he give money to Super Falcons and D-Tigress, he no pay attention to them and all that. In fact, here is a video of a soldier when he do a video of where he be said in the sleep when they come. And how it be say after facing this situation, even as some of them, they die in this process, at the end of the day, their gratuity not even reach ordinary 10 million naira. Ordinary 10 million. Out of the 150 million.
Wallahi, Tinubu, you get mind, oh. You get mind. See where men they face. See where men they face. You get mind, they pay footballer almost 100 and something million. See where man they sleep. See where person they sleep. Ha, Tinubu, why they do like this? See now person room be this. Oh. See. This one alive be this. Eh? I mean, how you want me to just stay to survive with 100k, 103? You don't even get mind to even to say you go increase for army salary. We maybe say private so you may even collect like 200k. Last couple in the job, if you collect like 250, 300, except you thought say then get one of areas where person go judge in. See. Come on, do Warika. See, yes, we are this thing. Which can live with you? It's in my bag. This one like this one alive. See, a soldier house with this. So how many I want you to show? Say how many I want you to show now? I be wait, I be when I pay money. When I wait, I be when I pay money now. Officers they chop on me. Me, I don't believe this thing. I believe so when I don't pay. Because anytime we wanna approve, everything they for all those senators, presidents, it they wanna hand. If I want help when I go help us, I swear, see where person they stay. See bush with the face. You see? See where soldiers they stay. This can't life be this one. But when I consider human being, a person will be, I swear. A person picking will be, if I talk now, they will say, who send me, say, I go join soldiers. See, if they pay the salary, and me and you go help, and me and you go chop the money. No, be so. How much in the pay us where you go think say yes, more still they come on inside. If I tell you, now we they sacrifice ourselves for Nigeria, now we no still know this stinging. Cause as for me, I the zero mind they come on money they give person. Upon see, no be seen as stinginess, so based on how they pay us, and so we too with the remit outside do. No be so. Ha. Oh boy, Tinubu, you know try, Allah, you know try.
All right. So tell me that this does not make you sad. Now, may they even tell you the food when they eat in war fronts, in the line of their duty. You know, say some of those food we don't make the round. Maybe say if you see water soup, oh goodness me. If you see water food. And some of these people will come do this work. The ones who go manage get the grace to survive through this whole situation till then come retire. They go come retire. Medical care, na wahala. Pension, na wahala. To pay the gratuity. Not be waiting make them protest the other day. Not be waiting make all of them the vex. How can? And then one politician, 1 month, according to them, oh, you don't hear people will raise the alarm. 1 month, one politician will collect about 29 million naira. 1 month. 1 month. In fact, the salary of the politician for 1 month not even day enough for waiting 4 soldiers they earn as their pay severance payment. What kind of a country are we in? And how do we expect the best? And these people practically lay their lives in other countries where be say they make sense. What thing did they do? Be say they revere all these people, like they carry their matter for head. Why? Because they carry the country matter for head. But in all of this, where they happen, guess what? Our politics, they also important past. Well, make I enter inside of that matter very sharply. In the midst of all this, where they happen, I say make I tell on, I say 1,000 prayer warriors, them at least 1,000 prayer warriors don't gather together. Say they must sit down this Saturday, gather for inside the Loring Kwara State. So sit down, do better prayer and fasting for our president, Oga Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because of say the way economy used there, say the economy doesn't gallop. It gallop. So because of the way they gallop, say they could pray for us so that thing will succeed. Now the state chairman of the organization where we say the Organization of African Institute Churches, OAIC, themed working in Domini Evangelist Thomas Adeboye. Today, Thursday, 9 talk and say, a tell to people say for Ilori, say the delegates and they expected from the maiden convention to use pray for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I know go fit talk past like this. I say make I just tell on and say in case you also want join them, I beg. Now Ilori the thing go to happen. We're gonna gather on ourselves. We're gonna go pray well for our president and our country because we need this prayer for us to fit succeed. Maybe now that prayer self now we need for our country to use better pass as a day like this. So okay, so Mark will just move inside, enter inside politics very sharply. As Jonathan is coming, don't the trend. Before we enter inside Kwam one and institution, Jonathan is coming, don't the trend. Now, according to close sources, people were close to President, former President Goodluck Jonathan, very well. They don't talk, say, President Goodluck Jonathan don't affirm, say true, ain't done ready to contest for the 2027 election. Now, in case for people who don't know, the former president of Nigeria, people don't look and talk, say, we hear saying I'm the favorite candidate of the North. Even though say Arewa consultative forum not come and talk say them say nobody go fit speak on behalf of the North who be their favorite candidate. Right. But then this one don't come and talk say some part of the North they talk say the reason we make Jonathan their favorite candidate now because of say now he be the only person where they get short banker say one go fit do 4 years. We no be Tinubu. So because of say they know, say na him be the only person where get short bank and say he go fit do 4 years because the constitution no go let them do more than 4 years. Understand the same may not be president before. So now waiting make him be their choice. Not because I say maybe they don't see something different in Jonathan from waiting they see before. So people come to talk say, waiting make on been pursue Jonathan so I don't want again. Why on a one column now make it come back? That not the question where BC people they ask. But according to this statement where BC they make rounds, so we hear say the Nigerian former president Goodluck Jonathan say he will be one of the leading candidates for the forefront of the incumbent president Bola Ahmed Tinubu for inside the 2027 presidential poll. And a very close ally don't open up confirm am to Vanguard, no be to me. Say true, in go contest. Now the ally also say the People's Democratic Party, Jonathan tell Vanguard say the plan to draft the former president as PDP's platform or flag bearer had gone far. Say he don't go far with them in that negotiation, and that he had accepted, adding that the former president was going into the race to find ways of addressing Nigeria's rising poverty, hardship, and the general suffering that had crippled the citizenry in recent years. So now waiting make am want enter. So say if they go so that he could fit achieve some things. Now he also we hear say there's some meetings and we don't happen. In fact, according to the ally, he say for Otuoke, the Otuoke born politician already done day behind the scene with some leaders within and outside PDP to consult them and seek their support for the 2027 presidential race. Now, according to the politician, Jonathan met with former Nigerian military president General Ibrahim Babangida, retired, last weekend for inside a hilltop mansion for Mina, Niger State, and briefed him on his desire to run for the term in 2027. Although the source did not say that General IBB's response was, perhaps whether you agree or not, he expressed optimism that the idea has been fully bought by the North. Say North don't already buy the idea and then ready where was. So we hear say PDP now don't intensify efforts to woo Jonathan because it be like say the Peter Obi option may no work for them the way they say it will work because they don't look and say the Peter Obi option. They easy to believe say perhaps Peter Obi go really do the one term where he say he promised to do or where he promised to do. So now Jonathan neither one. So I won't ask a lot of questions. Now Jonathan will be contesting under PDP. Whether we like him or not, and no matter how we take him for granted, Wike na a force for inside PDP. And him and he allied them like force. And we do know that Wike had fallen out with Jonathan and his wife. As Wike don't fall out with Jonathan and his wife, it dare you like say Wike knowing say if Jonathan come back to power, he may likely retaliate for waiting in Duam. Wike go no go post and for that Gary. He go let that Gary make it rise. He go let that Gary to swell. He no go let am swell now. That's not waiting people they talk. So him and an ally in team of G5 and co-members, you think that they will allow that fly? Because a lot of people they talk say one of the people some of the people that we ensure say President Bola Ahmed people Tinubu succeed. Now people will they benefit greatly for inside the administration. And because of that, it got a very, very difficult to, want allow them, it got very difficult for them to allow the status quo to be changed. Why? Because once the status quo they changed, it will affect a lot of them. In fact, I not even won't go for make I begin telling us some kind issues them or some kind things the way they happen for the country. Because even them go the politicians themselves, they know saying that they still be the problem what we get for inside this country. You see, so it's not like they don't know that there are a problem. They know that they are them gong now the problem what we get for this country. They know that there are problems. Later on in the day, I'll play you some videos to prove that, say now them be part of the problem we get. So now, considering this one where they happen like this, do you think that it will be possible for Jonathan to get back to the PDP? And then what would not be Peter Obi's fate if Jonathan gets back to government? You see, all of these things, if you just think about them, you just they won't make your belly they turn you. No wonder, no wonder Sanusi Lamido Sanusi talk yesterday, say, in fact, the group of politicians that we get right now, saying that people will be very badly raised because they're so badly raised and all of them, they benefit for the corruption where they bedevil the country. And are the kind of people that we be say we get. Because of the benefits for that corruption where they suffer from or where they bedevil also, they don't even want to hear any other thing again. Not just waiting to be say they enjoy, now they look at right now. Because waiting be the essence of waiting what they go through now. So as it stands right now, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan may be the preferred candidate for the PDP. In fact, the PDP did not even insinuate that one before. See, Goodluck is likely their preferred candidate. I'll play you a video. I'm trying to get that video down. I'll play you a video of Ojio Okalu where he was confessing on part of waiting make the economy no go fit the normal at all. It get reasons we make our economy no fit just the normal at all. So it get reason we make our economy no go feed the normal at all. Say because of say them the politicians gongo. Now then be the real problem. In fact, he even alleged that no politician we don't dey inside, we dey inside this particular government right now. We need the benefit from. In fact, no politician we rich, we call himself millionaire now, we know the benefits from the government. Most of the politicians that who were there before 1999, where were they? Who were they? In 1998, thereabout. Say who these politicians then be. Waiting be their rise to fame. Waiting be their work what they do. Apart from a few people where be say go fit trace the businesses where they do and the things where they do to use get where they did. The rest of them, I don't want to call names. In fact, Audrey Okalo don't threaten. Say you go call, say the day then go make and vex, say go begin tag their names one by one. You go begin call their names one by one. Say the day they go make and vex, he go begin mention names because the thing he did bad. But there's something critical he really said. He said, say one of the reasons we make it go hard for our economy to stabilize. Now because some of these politicians, in fact, all of these politicians, what's in they do now? Once they don't collect Nigerian money, that is thief our money in his time. So I mean his own voice. Once they thief our money, the first thing that they do now to go convert that money to dollar. So you dey talk say economy no stabilize, economy no stabilize. How you go take stabilize? Say he don't even challenge them once. Say stop the use of dollar. Let's see. Say if they fit stop the use of dollar, now you go use no. Say it go easy for our economy to stabilize. But are these people willing to stop the use of dollar in our country? So the kind of revelation we make you kind of wonder, say, oh, so that means them, then they know themselves like this, and then be the reason we make we get the problem what we get for inside this country. So if Jonathan comes back, will it be business as usual for the thieving to continue? Or do we just need to perhaps recalibrate the system? I do something to reset the system. Make I play you that video from Audio.
There are few like me that are not. All the people who are in this country, they make government money. This one never got government money. They stole government money. Everybody you see today who say they are billionaires, they have this, they have that. In 1997, 98, they are nowhere. Zero. Ask them. Zero. You know, you don't want to get angry. Any day I get angry, I will call my names. We were there last night. I told you, I said, stop using of dollar. Let us see how they will. Because they have no business. Let them stop using of dollar. They are stealing money and changing to dollars. They pack dollars in their house. How can the economy be well? It's not possible.
Okay. All right, you heard that. So say, may they stop to thief our money, convert to dollar. This not gonna be the first time we will go down here, Ramon. Say once it be say month to just end like this, then go Abuja, Abuja send alert, come back. The next thing we will go see, now see people don't they change money to dollar. Now, one of the reasons we make we get a lot of pressure for inside an area. People always have economy, don't talk that one before, don't insinuate them. So but maybe not be just a Carlo mount with the first mouth, who would they hear them because we don't hear that story before now. But the question why they ask be say, make on no vex so the people where they lead us for inside this country, are they oblivious of these things? They no, say this thing they happen. And waiting be their plan on how to stop these things so that they go retrace the country to the right path. Because how long they think say we go continue like this? This any administration will come in, they go put their own people to chop their own chopping, go back, chop their own chopping, and then you cannot just get it right in this country. Things will continue to be the same way. For how long do they intend that our country will run like this? That's a question where BC they ask. So anybody where BC they take the mantle of leadership for inside the country, the person they consider say, how long will go continue to they do this business as usual? And waiting be the fact, the possibility say we go fit sustain this thing where be say what they do like this. That na question where be say a lot of people no get answers. But the one I fit just tell you now that say INEC don't shout now say about 151 associations don't come up say they won't register political parties for inside Nigeria and say they don't ready to attend to them. Now Sam Olemikun will be the National Commissioner and Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee. He gave the update after weekly meeting for inside the commission today Thursday. Now the INEC official review say fourth update released on 23rd July 2025, the commission has received 8 more letters of intention from associations seeking registration of political parties. So bringing the received numbers right now to 151. So he say, so far, he look forward to them meeting their criteria and all that so that they could begin do the work with them. In fact, according to him, having created a portal for party registration, INEC has commenced the shortlisting of the associations that met the requirements to proceed to the application stage. Now, details will be released immediately after the 16th by-election in 12 states scheduled for Saturday, 16th August 2025. Now, once again, we assure Nigerians that the Commission shall continue to keep citizens informed on all its activities. So they don't promise and I say, no worry, and I want to register party, I be calm down, cool with temper. We go register the party for now. So don't talk too much. We go register party for now. So that. Okay, so let's get straight to the whole Kwam One drama. Please don't tell me to play the footage because it's really even a bit, off for me to play the footage. So the Nigerian Airports Authority or the Federal Airports Authority fan of Nigeria, they don't clarify the circumstances surrounding the recent airport altercation involving Fuji music legend King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, popularly known as K1, the Ultimate, and for inside the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport for Abuja. Now, the incident, which disrupted the boarding of a Lagos-bound value jet, for inside August 5, has drawn public attention and prompted separate investigations by aviation authorities. According to the statement by Mrs. Obiageli Ora, FAN's Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, the issue stemmed from the musician's attempt to board the flight with an unidentified liquid, later confirmed to be alcohol. Now, the passenger tried to board with the alcohol. He was warned repeatedly in line with international aviation security regulations, but declined to comply. That's what they talk for the letter. Now, Fan explains that the attempt violated the National Civil Aviation Security Program, NCASP, and international aviation rules under ICAO Annex 17, which prohibits passengers from carrying liquids exceeding 100 ml through security checkpoints, except for declared and medically necessary items. In fact, the much I can remember, say even cough syrup, once it pass a particular amount of ml, go fit carry am enter board. You go get to buy another one, and including perfumes. So if maybe I did travel without a check-in luggage and a hand luggage, I go make sure saying a very small bottle of perfume I carry because say no go fit use more than the required amount of ml. So I think this and waiting to be say everybody know. Even water self where you carry gone self, they no go let you drink. They go tell you say you drink and finish before you board. In fact, you go open and throw away the cover before you check in. So that is, you must finish them before you board. So this na normal thing we will know so with the face. But bottom line, we say this one lead to a lot of altercation problem, and then one or K1 as they call them come block the tractor, say nobody they pass here, the plane no go move. When plane don't the one, move, they talk, say no, plane no go feel move, and that caused a lot of problem. But one on the own now, don't come and say no, value jet apologize to them. He don't deny claims of misconduct at the Abuja airport, insisting that he was the victim and not the aggressor in the incident. Now, according to Ramfo, instead the statement will be saying released today, in dismissed reports say in breach any aviation protocol or endangered passengers during the during the incident. In fact, since our attention has been drawn to whatever, we wish to categorically state that their narrative is not only exaggerated but also misleading, according to their statement. Then they say, I explained that Kwamoy explained that the substance in question, which drew security attention, was simply plain drinking water handed to him at the lounge, not contraband or anything capable of compromising flight safety. But in your flask, right? In your flask, now you say you did. And then, despite the disrespect, the respectful effort to clarify this, the situation was unnecessarily escalated. Now, rejecting the notion that disrupted airport operations, the veteran artist said that the claims that K1 blocked the aircraft or attempted to disrupt operations are completely unfounded. But we saw the video. The veteran artist, who is globally respected, frequently travels, of course. In fact, bottom line, say, he no do anything bad. Say, he no do anything. Say, as a matter of fact, say the Value Jet managing director even apologized to him, tell him sorry. If indeed there had been anything inappropriate in his conduct, the head of airport security officials from relevant agencies such as FAN and NCAA, as well as chairman and the managing director of the airline, would not have reached out personally to apologize. But as if those ones they know they enough. Oga Keyamo and the Nigerian government don't talk. Say as it stands right now, they don't give a 6 months ban for traveling. Say he no go fly any of Nigerian airlines. Domestic flights to say no go. Say any airline will fly them. Say those airlines, they at their own risk. they no go fit. Now Keyamo for inside long post for inside Twitter, now BC he put up this one. According to him, contrary to what agents of K1 claimed, the singer constantly moved his position to actually block the aircraft from taxiing. Nakayamo said it was clear that the issue of Kwamwan was carrying water or alcohol is not even as important as totally unacceptable. So a lot of people don't they talk say no vex. So this is way we say Oga K1 do. Would he have done it if he wasn't in Nigeria? If not for Heathrow Airport or any other airport of the world, you go get the mind to want just stand by the tarmac, to date there. You go get the mind to do them. Or are you just doing that because not just because you're in Nigeria, but perhaps because you feel like you have someone in authority, and that's why you feel that it's okay for you to want to do anything you want to do. That now waiting people they talk. Not be me they talk about people say the only reason you can do this and think and do it with your full mind, now because you feel like say you get backup and person will go support you in future. So right now they don't ban them. Some people they talk say even the pilot was also given a punishment or suspended or whatever it was, and that people they talk say that did too much. Or people they talk say they fair, or perhaps they fair because the pilot at that time supposed just forget anything about moving the aircraft and all that. So that's the drama that happened. I can't get you that footage now, but I'm sure you want to jump in on the conversation. So time don't reach or us begin to take your calls and reactions. So phone lines are open 0817-029-4077. Feel free to jump in on any of these conversations, or you join the link. You follow the link waiting for the pinned post and get straight into the studio to join the conversation. All right. Did I also tell you that High Court in Abuja has awarded a fine of 85 million naira against Zenith Bank PLC for freezing a customer's bank account by relying on an invalid court order we no dey court. Now, for inside a judgment, Justice S.U. Bature also ordered the bank to immediately unfreeze the account domiciled in its branch at 63 Osama Street, Maitama, opposite Transcorp Hilton. Justice Bature directed the bank to publish a public apology to the customer, Abuliman and Co., in two national newspapers and its websites. The judge held that the bank acted on an invalid court order made by magistrate court that lacked the requisite jurisdiction. So then just perhaps go purchase court order to use undo the person. This is Nigeria. Make a begin take phone calls. I will give you more details. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Yeah, good evening, Precious.
Sir, you're welcome.
Yeah, this is C2 calling from Precious.
Oh, C2, you're welcome. How about you today?
I'm good, you?
I did okay. Thank you. Welcome.
Okay. I want to say something regarding the soldier that you play the video.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Precious,
Sir?
you can see where those soldiers are sleeping.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And you can see exactly where they are in a no destination area.
I'm telling you.
And they are there waiting for the terrorists to come and kill them. Could you imagine? Because when you look at it, one day the terrorists will just come and run them up and kill them. That is the videos you will see where they will kneel some of them, they will kneel some of them and then slaughter them. Did they supposed to be there? The answer is no. Precious.
Sir?
The terrorist is supposed to be collecting money from farmers.
This thing shocked me. 56 million for one. That is this now one area council, one not be one local government, one area or like that, like a particular a village or whatever it is. So one area. Another area their own. The person say you don't know how much others they pay. So if one area go fee pay 56 million naira in 1 year, imagine what others are paying. And that's not enough. They also cut away their farm produce. It is crazy. Go ahead.
In the same Nigeria, a terrorist carrying a sophisticated weapon, collecting money from farmers in Nigeria, in the same Nigeria, whereby go to the southeast, you will see upon checkpoint, Nigerian army and police, custom, they are lying on the road of southeast, extracting money from my people. Not only that, Nigeria, as I speak to you, Nigerian army is driving the ammunition, weapon ammunition, going to the rural village, killing our people, burning their house. Nigerian army, as I speak to you, I can call names for you to go and verify where Nigeria, the same Nigerian army who are cowardly can go to fight Boko Haram, but they are in Southeast fighting, killing innocent people. They see, they target IPOB, they shoot them. Anybody they see, they shot. The same Nigerian army. And tomorrow, precious.
Sir.
You know, this blackmail of Igbo people, we've come to understand that it's on social media, and we will fight them head to head. We will fight them. You know why? These are the things that happen. This blackmail you see that are going on now. Some people are sponsoring blackmail against my people, and we can never allow them. You know why? The same way they blackmail our people just to lay their hand in the resources in the southeast, just for them to lay their hand. They planted the coup that Britain plotted and handed it over to Gowan and took it to Zogo. And Zogo, she simply took the mantra, thinking that he was trying to salvage Nigeria. He did not know Nigeria is nowhere to be salvaged. And today, they use Zogo to commit that crime, and they lay their hand in the resources in the southeast. Today, Igbo man cannot be a Nigerian president. And they knew that is what they wanted to do. Engineer by Britain. Britain was the one who carried out that coup. It's the same Britain MI6 who killed all this Nigerian during that district. It was Britain's secret agent, and they say they turn it to Igbo people, kill their Saddam, kill all these things. Gone are the days they will be carrying their media to be lying against our people. We are here in social media. We will set the record straight. And let me tell Nigerian army, if they take a turn around tomorrow, we know your names. Don't forget that when you are in the southeast killing Igbo youth because you are a coward. Nigerian army they are coward. They can't go and face Boko Haram in the Meduguri or Zamfara or wherever they are. They can go and face them and fight them. They are driving their own tank in the rural village in the southeast, shooting our people, killing our people. And do you think we have any politicians in the southeast? We don't have any politicians. What we have in the southeast are cowards. Minus Peter Obi, as I speak to you. All politicians you see in the southeast are cowards. May God help them and give us one more chance to fight these politicians. So we drive them, we will pursue them to their last destination. These are criminals in the southeast, call themselves politicians. We don't have nobody representing our people. They are all criminals. Everybody you see in the southeast calling himself politician, apart from Peter Obi, they are all criminals. They know nothing. Apart from Ojus Okalu, Ojus Okalu there you see speaking. This moron called Ojus Okalu. Ask Ojus Okalu, for the past 8 years you rule Abia State. What did you achieve in Abia State?
Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. You rule Abia State for 8 years. You rule Abia State for 8 years. OKC Basu was giving women that have the women. OKC Basu is not ashamed of himself. Call on the international media telling that he gave women that delivered 500 naira. 500 naira. The lady that were interviewing him were shocked, asking him 500 naira for what? He said, they need it now. OKB Basu, this OKC Basu, may God give us the grace to push these criminals up from our land.
It's totally your opinion. Thank you so much.
This Ojus Okalo is the one fighting OT. Every rubbish, every insecurity you see in Niger State, led by this Ojus Okalo. This criminal called Ojus Okalo.
Now you they talk all this one, so I don't know what they talk about, but I appreciate you though. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm saying it because it's the truth. Thank you very much.
This is your opinion. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Hello, good evening and welcome. I lost you already. Okay. All right. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Yeah, hello, precious.
Sir.
Yeah, it's Tony Chubot.
You're welcome. Thank you, sir.
I think you are talking with the person that was talking before is, I think, C2.
C2, right? Yes. So your brother, you know your voice now.
Yeah. I think he traveled tonight to East and came back.
Okay, the thing they vex and where?
No, it's not about vexing. You know, when you go, then if you say that the house is not in order, you went inside that house, you need to kind of tidy things up and then make the house to look good. I think that's the normal thing. So he went there, he should have tried and do so many things and put them in order. And yeah, what I'm trying to say is that, you know me, since I've been both of European, I don't use some certain ways, and it's not good. In as much as that is him, and that's the way he wants to express himself. I don't like people. There are so many things. The problem we have in Nigeria is me and the politicians. All of us are included. Even the so-called men of God and women of God. Some of them are men of God today because they feel that that is the only way they can survive. If they are, I can tell you, I know somebody that is a brother praying, going to house and everything, doing prayer then. And then he came over to Europe. If I tell you what he was doing, you will not even believe it. So you can see that it's poverty. So what I'm trying to say is that C2 needs to calm down and in as much as that's his opinion and try to moderate the way and everything. All of them, some of them, we know what they are. Then coming to what
Who?
Was it? The former governor. I just fired.
Yeah, Ochuzokalo, your brother.
Yeah.
Not be your brother. Why you give me that Chinese laugh when I say your brother?
You know why I love you so much?
Why? Why you whine me?
Yeah, why I love you so much? You are very good in identifying whose brother and sister each person is. But whenever we mention Wike, your brother, you then
Oh, I don't call her my brother. I don't kill her now. When I see they call her my brother tomorrow, have I killed you people? Eh?
So no, if we call your brother Wike, no, then you say it was your former governor. Yeah, you now try to identify him officially what he was. So you see, we know all these things. The time that the foreign currency was having so much pressure, we said it before. That time we are still on your former position on the other side.
Okay.
We keep on saying it that these governors, and it's not about pressures. In what currency are the governors paid?
Naira now.
Oh, is that what you think?
Are they paid in dollars? No. It should be. So if they're paid in dollars, then it's very wrong because that's not our currency.
There was a rumor that went around that day. I heard it from somebody that they are being paid in a different currency or equivalent to whatever the rate is. Just the same way some of all these foreign workers or what I call them migrants, the same way they call us migrants. I don't like calling them what the expatriates, whatever they try to nickname them. They are migrants, the same way we are migrants here. Because they are majority of them working in some of the companies, they are being paid in foreign currency.
We're not even ready.
All these things are some of the things that the Nigerian government should stop.
Imagine if you're in the UK, even if you're an American in the UK and you're being paid in dollars. Does it happen that place that you are?
No, they pay them in pounds.
So why do we even condone these things that we condone? What is even wrong with us? Is this some sort of inferiority complex or is something wrong with us?
Precious, if I go on and start to tell you, there is a lot of things. Sometimes you don't even know whether it's our color. Sometimes you don't even know whether it's our name. Sometimes you don't even know whether it's because that name Nigeria. If the name can be changed to let us have a different name. Because sometimes when you look the way some of us behave, both outside and at home, you start asking yourself so many questions. When you look at some of our politicians, the way the money they try to accumulate, and you ask yourself, why are they doing all these things? It's just like somebody that I was talking today. We are talking about this fourth term and second term. I told him every governor that you see, if they will do all the major things that they will do in the first 4 years, so that he can be re-elected in the next. So showing you that you can achieve a lot within 4 years. That in the next second
And
term,
the second term na cruise.
yeah. I said, which means that, and the guy kept quiet. I said, look at it, it's because we don't reason in the way we're supposed to reason, or see it a kind of critical thinking. Now, somebody was telling me something. You just look at yourself. But both on the news, I saw it, I think, on Horizon News. The NAFDAC are going, or what?
It shocked me. In fact, let me even play it for you guys. So I'm planning to bring someone who's an expert in GMO. Please, if you guys have anybody who is an expert in these, maybe I should even invite David Hunde. Let's discuss this. It's not like I've not made enough research on it. I have, but of course I cannot have an opinion. So I need somebody to speak on this.
You can invite anybody that you want to invite. There was a time, the time you are still on the other station, I took a photo of a product and send it to you, and you say it's written there. So they will tell you.
But for Nigeria, they need to tell us now. Do you know that I just heard today now that there are lots of cassava, that we already have GMO cassavas in Nigeria? There's already GMO cassavas across Nigeria. I mean, we're already complaining about our ginger and the low quality of our ginger. Nigeria with the export ginger heavily before. And now our ginger, most countries in the agreement could export them again because the quality of our ginger don't reduce. You understand? So now we hear that some of these GMO, especially that of cassava and others, entered over 10 years ago, about 10 years ago. Now they enter into the country from the back door. And they've already...
Because they came in with this pattern. I will tell you the pattern they came in. They came in with what, the tomatoes in Europe here. You can leave it for some days and it will still not go bad. Because of the way they target the time to harvest it and the time it will still stay. Now, but the point there is that there is this biochemistry that they do with some of the farm seeds, and then when you plant it, it will allow that kind of. So they came in with this cassava you are talking, not in Nigeria. I know the time it came into Africa, but somewhere in I think Sudan or somewhere, that it can also grow and give a very heavy harvest, even when the soil is dry.
So I don't have a problem with whatever method or whatever marketing tactics they would have used. Though. My concern now, continuity and handing over our entire food chain for people hand. Because I am aware that most of these GMO products either no get seed, or even if they want to get seed, if you plant them, it no go grow. So that means for you to be able to plant it, you must get seed from the people who give you the seed. So that's like... I know. So that means if you don't get the seed from these people, you cannot replant. So that means year in, year out, as we plant finish for this season, for the next season now, we'll get to wait for them to supply to us. And we hear so for some European countries already, they already increase the prices of the seedlings. So that is to say, you get the rates where you go region. Tell us if you don't give us also thing for your land, we'll not go give you seed. Well, after we don't destroy our land. And remember, they say most of those GMO products, once you plant it in this land, you cannot plant normal plants there again because normal plant no go fit grow there again. It don't, get us, it don't do the land. So the question why they ask now say, I'm sorry, but I have a problem with us not thinking deep. Africans are one of the most intelligent people. Most of the leading world economies we did today, 1 or 2 African hands they inside. So I hate it when we behave like, or when people think that we're dumb, and that's why they dump everything here. So at the time they're bringing these propositions, is it that our leaders were not able to ask the requisite questions? Okay, so if this happens now, what about continuity? How would my people continue to feed?
The way to answer that question is very simple. You know that I'll answer it in a kind of a story, so you get the answer. Now, you know that INEC told us there is a glitch, and what type of glitch? Till today we didn't know. Now, WAEC is
they
also
don't tell us a glitch. Jam self get glitch.
So now is the most used common word or I don't know what to call it in Nigeria now, both last year and this year. Now, the person that is doing that and that told those children to go and attend their exam and sit for their exams by midnight. I'm sure his own children are somewhere out there in the Western world using the light, the best bulbs, and fluorescent to see every single dot in their book or in their whatever they are using. Now, the same people, they don't care. But it happened the same way. The issue of HIV was coming. They say, oh, it's in Africa. Oh, it's the African people that are having it. Oh, it was it. And at the end of the day, it quietly reached everybody. Just the same thing, the way Ebola came, they say, oh, and it quietly is spread up to every nook and corner.
Thank you.
It's the same way some of them that are bringing this type of product, they will end up in one way or the other consuming it because they are being bribed. They are being offered something to see
at the detriment of the success and life of the people you swore an oath to protect.
Precious.
Sir.
There is no friendship in government, and countries doesn't have friend. What countries and governments have is interest.
Okay. All right, sir. Let me let you go. Please kindly wrap up so that I let you go.
They keep on coming to our people, and some of the people that are supposed to understand that is interest, that there is a target they are trying to put in Africa, and Nigeria as a country our position doesn't want to see it because they have been bought, because they have a lot of skeleton in their cupboard. If they don't accept it, they are finished. Some of them have been threatened to accept it because they have a skeleton in their cupboard.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So let me quickly play you that video of the NAFDAC head where she was promoting GMO. Then I'll go back and play a previous video of her where she had said or spoken against it. Take a listen.
Let's just get it off the table first of all. What are GMOs? And are they bad for us? GMOs are genetically modified foods when it comes to food. And they are not bad for us. They're not. They are not bad for us, depending on what type of foods they are and whether the safety considerations have been taken. The National Biosafety Management Agency, NBNA, is the agency charged for ensuring safety of foods that have GMOs.
Okay.
We work in collaboration with them. I'm a food freak. I want to know that what I'm eating is going to give me a good health outcome. I look at the label. I want to be sure that NAFDAC label is on it, or if I'm outside the country, well, I don't do a lot of shopping now, but before my time in NAFDAC, when I had all the time, I would look at the label. And it's supposed to have genetically modified food written on it.
Okay.
We work in collaboration with the Biosafety Management Agency. We have an MOU with them. They are mandated to ensure that the foods that have GMO are of quality, they are safe, and they're efficacious. Or they are safe. Actually, the efficacy is another agency that is taking care of that.
Okay.
So when you look at foods on the table, in the market, especially grocery stores, you will see foods labeled organic. You will see labels that are not organic.
Yes.
And people have choice to buy which one they want. But for NAFDAC, our goal, we are mandated to ensure that the food that we approve for the market are safe, they're of quality, of course, and they're efficacious. So that is the reason why the collaboration between us and MBNA is very, very solid. Without them certifying that they have done their due diligence in their laboratory or for desk review or whatever, we cannot approve.
Okay.
So it's a joint collaboration between us and the biosafety.
So, Prof, if I go to the store,
yes,
I check, because I love food.
So the problem I have with this is that I mean we do know that in any country, most countries, then this kind of things and there's proper labeling. Then go label the product and you go see and say then label and say oh this one a GMO and this one are organic, right? But we do know say for Nigeria if that thing wouldn't say is saying original for Nigeria, I don't know because there's no originality in it. So with our poor with our poor standard organization and all of those in Nigeria, what's be the possibility say we could truly fit do our due diligence? And then a lot of people they ask the question, say, at what point did you now change your mind, Madam Minister? Because you had once said that GMO foods are not good enough for us. So at what point did you now realize that GMO foods are now good enough for our consumption? And indeed, it can now saturate our market. See, the reason why this is a problem is because first of all, say Nigeria and a country where we say we get very poor or low literacy level, very low literacy level, and we get very poor quality control mechanism for inside this country. So if you want to just let anything enter inside a market like that, it don't go everywhere. But let's hear this same NAFDAC officer saying something different earlier.
We have not done anything.
Yeah,
but in terms of GMO,
yeah,
we do not think it is safe. We don't think it is safe for our own consumption.
That's the position of your
NAFDAC. Exactly.
Why do you think so?
First, because a lot of research has not been done in terms of the safety of GMO products, and the genetics of the seeds have been modified until we get a very convincing data to show the safety. We keep
for human consumption for African consumption.
For human consumption.
Yeah, because why I asked this question, like I said, it's been the menu and a finger is being pointed to a particularly world billionaire Bill Gates and his foundation. And you understand. So we needed this kind of clarification, which is, of course, near scientific. Your organization is regulatory when it comes to Food and Drugs Administration. But GMO, hearing it from you and the public, yes, is not safe.
It's not safe for us in terms of NAFDAC's perspective. Yeah. GMO can be used for non-food crops. It can be used to make sure that timber grows better, for furniture,
the rubber plantation,
things like that. Yeah. But for human consumption, we don't have evidence that it is safe.
So all of a sudden now, this stance don't they changed right now. This same thing where you just talk Nana don't see. Oh, let me go and open the phone lines. So Jerry, phone lines are still open. Please just jumping on the conversation. Hello, good evening and welcome, Mike FIFA. You're welcome.
Good evening,
I'm not
Precious.
fine.
How
My
now?
belly, they told me for some things that they happen for Nigeria. This some things that they bite belly. Go ahead.
Oh, maybe you take GMO
You go
products.
you go first start them now. When you don't chop her for 5 years alone, only GMO 5 years alone. Then I will come join you. After all, now you the developed world. You go lead by example.
No, mind me. If they know say that GMO products they're good for consumption, why then the EU they ban them? Not only for Nigeria, then they can't dump
You
them.
don't see video of Bill Gates doing adverts. He do adverts. He do adverts with MI, with Daddy Shaggy. I be waiting they call him. Well, I don't forget his name. He do adverts with a lot of them, encouraging us on the GMO food. So you can imagine, you go just the one that say, how did Bill Gates use love Nigeria reach where they do adverts, they won't give them food? Which kind of love is this?
No mind and my businessman. You know what they do. That first time where they swear in President Tinubu, where Dangote carry and come. I know say this man gets something. When one come dash us, he can't come again. They can't give him award. Now that time where we know say we don't enter. And say our president in the look for contacts, people when go they connected with, when go they take doing business. I beg that GMO no be waiting carry me come. I want to speak about Jonathan coming out to contest. Though I don't know if it is true. But if actually it is true, I don't think Jonathan is the best candidate to come out from the South. Do you know why? Jonathan has been tested, which we all know. And it was during his tenure that Nigerians recorded the highest number of fraud and looting. If you remember how much they discovered from the Alice in Madeke,
Mm-hmm.
Alice in Madeke, how much he looted, it was during Jonathan's administration. And you know about Dasuki Gate, all the billions. So I don't think you understand. He's not corrupt, but Jonathan, if he becomes the president, people that will surround him, and Jonathan doesn't know how to fight corruption. That is the problem. All those hawks will still gather around him and continue to loot. So we don't need that. Okay, look, take Peter Obi, for instance. When he was governor of Anambra State, he minimized looting and corruption.
Oh,
You
there was a
understand?
video I even saw today of somebody saying that he refused to give his own brother
You see?
contract. That the
That
brother
is
was
what I mean.
angry that every time his brother bring letter proposition come
Mm.
for contract, he go tell am say make him go face in business. Say, since when did you become a contractor, a
You
construction
see?
person? So go, I will not give you. And the brother
That is
was angry with him. That he was in an
that is
interview today. I saw that.
that's the kind of person we want. Not the person that will come here now, come be president. People will gather and come they loot money. And I know, look at a woman, someone like there's their name, Malice Madeke. See, they say if the woman now, if they use private jet, if they use them as town service, if you want just they use them anyhow. Only ring, you get one ring when they use. If they tell you how much, when then they say that ring.
I've been at the
Waiting
bra,
depend
the famous
waiting
bra.
depend ha. So I beg, if people now where they project Jonathan, please, they are making a very big mistake. Because Nigeria, the kind of amount where Nigeria they owe now. What we need now, na person where go come in now, where go come cut down cost of governance. You understand? Make we see
Mhm.
how we go take save money. No be person where go come now. Tomorrow we go here say minister of this don't carry 68 billion. This don't carry 92 billion. And what these people they do? Any person now, they don't know the tricks. Any person will loot money for Nigeria now. Take for instance, if you loot 100 billion naira, out of that 100 billion naira, you go just carry like 20 billion. Go give these people where they come, now tell them say in case, because I know say my case go reach on a hand. Mona hold this one in case. If eventually now they come say these people now, that agency go catch him, they go say we don't hold him. He's been questioned. He's been after everything. We don't go hear anything again. So forget Nigeria is a joke. Honestly, make I leave others to talk. Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much,
All
my
right.
brother. I appreciate you. All right, all the best. Okay, phone lines are still open. Make us see whether Goofy just talk to one or two more people before we wrap up the conversation for today. I don't know what I don't tell her now. Say Akinwumi additional. Don't talk. Say Africa possess, that is, it gets some of the largest renewable energy sources. That is, we get the mineral resources for renewable energy. Yet 600 million people for inside the continent never see electricity. They no get light. Here, 600 million people for inside Africa never still see electricity. But now we get the largest mineral resources for inside Africa. We possess some of the largest renewable energy sources for inside Africa. So it's really very sad. In fact, I know if we talk more about this conversation, of course, we don't already know this one. And it is sad to think of the fact, say, would they borrow money to do other things and to put into other areas without even looking at how we go even put them for things like electricity, where really they very necessary and essential, where other part of the world they don't even pass that level safe. They don't cross that bridge since pass am. And then now we dey think of to even get to that bridge. It is very, very unfortunate. But we will continue to speak for the growth and development of our country because one day, this talk will reach the right ears them and it will spark the right note for inside our heads them to help us take the right action. All right. I love I thank you for your thoughts, your contributions. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who's been part of the show. I don't know whether I don't go follow me like your village people now. Subscribe here at Precious Inu TV, and then follow us across our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're still at Precious Inu TV across all those platforms. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, we're at Precious Amy TV. Please kindly follow us, and we will continue to push the ministry forward. I go see you again tomorrow evening, God willing. Make I just go chillax more. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day, right? I'll see you again tomorrow, God willing. And of course, tomorrow will be a full house. I have Barrister Sim, Prince Francis Chilaka, and Ekene will be rejoining us tomorrow. It promises to be an explosive session tomorrow evening. Don't miss it. Watch out for tomorrow's edition. I love you. Good night.